Okay, Segway and Furina banners, let's go. I've done this video a couple times. Segway, let's get into her. She kind of doesn't have a place, just automatically. She doesn't. I don't see a place. Segway doesn't have a team right now. It is as simple as that. I feel like she doesn't have a team that needs her abilities, right? She has Hydro Application and Team-Wide Healing. There are so few characters that need that. Team-Wide Healing, you want for Furina, but not even any Furina teams, from what I know, want that. So yeah, I don't see a place where she's gonna be like, oh yeah, you must have Segway for this team. I don't see that. Like, you could run her on a team with Furina, right? Well, I don't know, Mono Hydro, sure. Just like run Furina, Segway, and I don't know, Yelan, Tartaglia, sure. Go for that. That might be a fun team for you, or whatever. But as of right now, I don't see a point where that's gonna be the best team. I think we have to wait for Natalan for Segway to seriously see play. I don't see options for her opening, because Furina is doing the job of application, and Segway is only bringing team healing, right? That is it. Well, she is also helping Hydro Application, but it can't really be that much, right? And I don't know exactly how good she'll be as a sole Hydro Applicator, because the bubbles have to bounce between enemies, right? I don't know. We'll have to see. I just think that Segway kind of, right now, I just would not summon on her, because I don't see a place where she could be ran at all. Because every other, 5-star just has their teams ready. Like, Arlecchino isn't going to benefit from this, right? Chloride, she maybe, it would have to be a weird, no, I don't see a place where Chloride is going to benefit from this either. Like, I don't, because you have to kick off Furina in order to put, Segway on. So, a more survivable Chloride team maybe is what they're going for. I don't know. I just don't see a place where Segway is, the main character. Like, she is a must run. I just don't see it. I think we have to wait till Natalan. All right. So that's Segway out of the way, and then we also, not to mention, one, you don't know, I don't know where you would run this character. Two, you have this character right next to her. And if you have this character, then you should summon for C1. And if you have C1, you should summon for C2. Because what C2 is going to do is it's going to make it so you don't need a team-wide healer. I would recommend summoning for C2 Furina over this character who is providing team healing. Because what Furina is going to do is she's going to do more damage, she's going to buff your characters more, and she's only going to require a healer and not just a team-wide healer, which is a big asterisk. Like, the asterisk next to Furina needs a healer at C0 is so big. I feel like a lot of people just don't care for some reason. Like, I mean, we now, like, when she first came out, it was a really big issue. Now that we have Sigewinne opened up the gates a lot more compared to this character. Like, this character, I feel like, is not opening gates at all for Furina to, be good on other characters' teams. Like, I don't see it. Like, Furina, she was so helped out by Sigewinne's release. This guy, the Segway, is coming out. I don't know what she's going to help with. Like, I don't see any new teams that we're going to find out randomly work. I would just recommend full summon for Furina. No question. Gaming is a good 4-star. I wouldn't, call him, like, top tier DPS at all. But I do get it, right? Because the gaming can do really good, and he is really strong. But if you have another pyro DPS example, like, exactly like Hu Tao is filling gaming's exact role. Hu Tao basically just does his entire role better. He's the exact same team too. So gaming, yeah, he's good, but and he's also great with Furina, right? So if you're looking for a team, this is actually really good, because you have Furina, you have gaming, and if you have Sigewinne, then that's a great core for a team. You can throw literally anybody else on that team, whatever you want. And then you have Noel over here, and she's great because, once again, you're using her as the main DPS, Furina as a, sub DPS, support, whatever you want to call her, basically, and then you could throw whatever 2 characters you want on there, because, Noel is going to do the healing. And yes, I know you get a guaranteed Noel, but if you were smart or didn't, care that it was on your tab, then Noel you don't have guaranteed. because that banner is a scam. It's literally, give us 20 summons that we gave you for free. And, you know, that is such a trap, bro. They give you 20 summons for free. And then they're like, oh, hey, look, there's a Noel banner you can summon on. Wow, it's exactly 20 summons. And it basically prevents you from building pity towards a 5-star. It like actually is the worst banner, and it's still in the game. I just, bro, I hate that. I hate that. Genshin sucks so much, man. Yeah, Genshin loves their money. Rosaria, let's go. So Rosaria, she's here. She's a physical support. Physical characters aren't there. It's simple as that. Eula, she wants Mika. She wants, you know, another Electro character, and then maybe you could put Rosaria on the team if you really are desperate. But I think you probably want either a shielder or a healer. Yeah, no, Mika is a healer, so you don't need a healer. You don't need a shielder. But still, like Rosaria, you can run her with Eula, but there is other better options. I don't know if, I don't think it was Shinha. It was someone else. It was, yeah, someone else. It was someone else. I forget who. But yeah, Rosaria, she's kind of fallen off. She doesn't really do good damage, you know. Like, in the overworld, it's like, cool, wow, she does reverse melt 200k. But beyond that, it's kind of like, no, I'm good. Like, you actually run her in Abyss, and it's kind of like, no, I'm good. Alright, let's talk about the weapon banner. Just no. Normally I say summon for, you know, weapons of the characters you summon for, because it gives them a big increase. But not this one, because, well, Segue, definitely. But Furina, specifically for Furina, no. I'd recommend, first of all, Constellations, way better. And also, I don't know if Segway's C1 is better than her weapon. You're going to have to figure that out by yourself. I don't know. But, yeah, this weapon is 106% HP. That is insane. Actually insane. And I have no idea. Like, this is the only bow. The Aqua Simulacra is the only other bow that scales with HP. And it has 16% HP. This has 106%. Now, it doesn't have any crit. Well, it does have crit, but only for the burst, right? So it's not the E-skill crit, right? But it doesn't have any crit beyond there. No crit damage, so I don't know how big of a leap it's going to be. But I am going to assume that 106% HP is absolutely insane, and it's going to be really strong for Segue. So it's probably going to be really good for Segue. Yeah, I haven't looked much into Segue, but I do know that she's kind of... I do still think she's kind of waiting for Natalan. There's no, like, place, really. Because, like, I mean, the double, like, Hydro, Furina, and Segue would work, but like you need characters that want that. I feel like maybe because you want Hu Tao on Plunge, and then yeah, that's the whole issue. Like, you just don't have a character that wants that. It's going to be good when a character wants it, but now that Sinyun's out, she's basically taken all the Pyro characters except Arlecchino, and guess what? Arlecchino can't be healed. Like, it doesn't. The Segue isn't helping. Segue will help, you know, heal the other party members, which may help Arlecchino, who knows. Overall, I would say these banners just summon for Furina over and over and over and over, as many overs as I can say. But yeah, do that, because that is the best option. So yeah, that's going to be it for this video. Make sure to subscribe, and I'll see you guys next time. Bye.